may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Today we will focus on strength. In the wasteland, essential supplies will be scarce. When an item of value is found, keep it close and away from bullies. The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are...
Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul here with the finale, hopefully, of Fallout 4. I say hopefully because hopefully I don't get interrupted. But all we have to do now is the Brotherhood of Steel. And once we finish the Brotherhood of Steel questline, that will get us the platinum, and this game is 100% done as far as trophies. There's quite a few things that we haven't done that we could have done. But they weren't trophies.
You got a new assignment?
Yeah.
Babysitting's really strong. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Not in the next rotation.
Okay, since we're going to do Brotherhood, I want to get my power armor. That group better not. Yeah, please. No. For some reason my phone's getting updates later. Ah.
Hey.
May I be of assistance? I cannot get there.
Bullshit.
Over here.
At once. There's no way to get there.
Bullshit. Alright, so we gotta bring this out for her a little bit.
Hey.
That's stupid game.
Head over there.
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you...
Actually, I'll be back later.
Very well, sir.
Go away. God, why do you gotta make it so difficult?
Hey.
Here she goes. All right. We're Brotherhood of Steel now, Kiri. Well, I guess technically we are Enclave, but whatever. You know what I mean. So we are now... It doesn't give you that warning for, on the Brotherhood of Steel, but it does for the Institute. We are now enemies with the Institute.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Okay, I need to mute that. That group's just gonna talk all fucking day instead of getting in a party chat or voice chat. Like a thin them out better if you'd slow down. Well, I would bail out, but it won't let me. Alright, where did I get that? I think I got that up here. Yeah.
See the agitator anywhere. It must have been moved. Let's check out that terminal over there. Where could it be?
Smaller one. Cabinet 1. Wouldn't have anything in common with cabinet, but smaller it does. I don't think it's veering. It's Kindred.
Yes.
That's from Artvark? Such a funny world. get that elevator running.
Yeah, and this time it's not gonna fuck us around. Now that we have our power armor with the jetpack, there's actually a pair of legendary combat armor boots at the very top of the mass fusion that you can only get with a jetpack. I'm probably not going to go for them, but basically what they do is it's combat armor that takes away all fall damage. So you could jump from just about any height just like you were in power armor.
Movement detected.
Something's up.
No, they're not.
Detonating explosive charge.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
We'll just do this as quickly and easily as we can. Okay, 3 people in power armor is a bit much.
There it is. Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore. Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
See, I don't mind it as much this one because I'm in power armor, but yeah, in with the Institute, it's like she's in the damn radiation suit, and she sends me in.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
But yeah, as you see, even in the power armor, I'm getting a lot of radiation.
The building security
Please wash the radiation off me. Alright, let's get out of here. So yeah, essentially the same thing as the Institute. It's just this time you're on the Brotherhood.
Make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Okay. Hi, Kiri. You guys keep them busy. I think at this point we've already gotten Dr. Lee out.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to my brother.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we
I was
shouldn't
being
stand around
polite.
talking. We've both got a lot of work to do. In the meantime, I'll take the agitator and stow it on the Pridwin for safekeeping.
Here you go. I can't think of a better place to keep it.
That's because there isn't one. You know, I'm not sure what the Institute wanted this thing for, but I'm glad we got it first. Now, Scoot, we both got things to do.
Okay, so I need to move the Brotherhood along. We need to get that holotape from Sturgis.
Mother Nature never ceases to amaze. All the post.
Shut up, Codsworth. Where are you?
More devastation. The sunrise
That way.
is still quite-
He's inside here?
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. The biggest town I ever
Ah,
saw.
he's up. He's drinking.
You can fix just about anything.
Shut up.
Guns,
Shut up.
computers,
Shut up.
people.
Shut up.
Just gotta have
Shut
the
up.
right tools.
Shut up.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing.
I do. Oh, god damn it, cuz you fucking...
Sturgis, remember that holotape with
Give it
all
back.
the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why?
I was the one who risked my neck getting that data. So hand it over.
Hey, I was just curious. No need to get all riled up. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Alright, so we need to give that to her again, I believe. After this, we may have to wait a day or two.
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had.
Said he could pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth stuff.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand.
Bullshit.
Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that thing could be a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Gridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
I assume you can fix that?
I wish it was that simple. If this happened to one of the robots on the Pridwin, I'd just swap out its fusion pile. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with this power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay. Where's she at? Pridwin? Yep. Okay, she's upstairs.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination.
If you're here
That
to
is
talk
all.
me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
One of us is a liar, and it isn't me.
Oh, don't try and pin that nonsense on me. I said I'd come back to the Brotherhood, and I have. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Why won't you help us with Liberty Prime?
I originally left the Brotherhood because I was tired of being stepped on and used. First, there was the water purification project, designed to freely benefit the entire Capital Wasteland. Even though the Brotherhood allowed it to be activated, they wanted to control it. But that wasn't enough. They forced me to help design Liberty Prime. Turned my work into a weapon of war. I had
Bullshit.
enough, so I left. It's as simple as that.
Bullshit. She did not design Liberty Prime. They had already been working on it. They had found it. They had scavenged it from some site and had been working to build it or get it working for decades. She just helped them finish getting it working. So bullshit. You changed your own story.
Help us end the Institute's greed.
All those people dying in the Commonwealth while I was surrounded by food, medicine, and comfort. How could I be so blind to the Institute's greed? Oh, you really know how to push my buttons, don't you? Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Call me old-fashioned. No matter how many battles, nothing better than being always on the good end.
Give me a minute. I am being summoned. Sorry about that. Someone doesn't know how to chop an onion. Hello, Zoe.
Now that Dr. Lee has arrived, the search will be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Proctor Ingram?
Things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Very.
Maybe I should come back later.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We might not be the best of friends, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any
you're
better
not.
than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Makes sense. You'll need some powerful electromagnets to get his arms and legs moving.
That's exactly right. Well, well, you're full of surprises, aren't you? What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Even if you know what the actuators are, you still need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Let's, oh, gee, I'm going back over here again. Hello.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes?
No.
All the little things going back to the
Okay, it's upstairs. So, this way then. Damn it. So around right here. Up. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we just keep high-powered magnets in a steamer trunk. And this should start the next trophy quest, if I'm remembering right. Oh, we gotta build those. Yeah, I don't remember most of this because, again, I only ever completed the game on the PS4 when I went for the plat.
Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes.
We just took
Without them,
strong.
his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
Cute. I wish it was that simple. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Great. That's just great.
Well, hang on a second. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Oh, great.
Sounds like that's our only option.
Yep. I only wish I had better information for you, but that's all we have to go on. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea.
What?
I suggest you head out there first and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
So you move Scribe Halen to the glowing sea. Why'd you send the cute one? Send Reese. Nobody cares if he dies.
The body can repair tissue damage.
I mean, seriously, nobody would care if Reese grew an extra arm. Maybe not an extra head.
Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station. Come back. You don't have all the equipment you need, Knight. It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
I'm surprised you've survived over there without my help.
Now that the Pridwin's here, we don't really need you anymore. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
Don't underestimate the Institute, especially with teleporter technology at their disposal.
Don't worry. We won't let any of them run us out of there. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
No, not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, that insect was a legendary. Where's its corpse? Right there. Cryogenic combat armor left arm. Kick the fly body. So where am I going? Might as well just go to Creator of Atom. Cannot because there are enemies somewhere. Even though I don't see any. Can I fast travel now? There we go. This will be a good starting point. We want to go, yeah, this way. I absolutely forgot this. I remembered us putting Liberty Prime together. I did not remember making another trip into the glowing sea. But yeah, I mean, glowing sea is just another rule of cool from Todd Howard. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that this site we're going to has a magazine. I think I went there one time whenever I was playing and I wanted to try and get all the magazines. Damn, they just won't give me money today. Every one of them gave me caps. That thing. Sentinel site. Yeah, I kind of think this had a magazine in it. If I see the magazine, cool, I'll grab it. If I don't, oh well, no big loss. We're just trying to finish the game. Get the plat. Yeah. Most definitely. Okay, it must be just below us.
Someone is nearby. Perhaps they
Called a ghoul.
nuclear missiles.
Ah, power armor's so great. Okay, where exactly do you want me to put this? No. No touch. That's bad touch. This is the one problem that I have with power armor, is that you can't tell if your objective is up or down while you're in it. So let's get out for a second. It is on this level. Here, do you mind? So it is down there. We just gotta get over there. And one good news about having this power armor on is I can tell which feral ghouls are faking. For example, that one. And that one. Sounds like one getting up. Well, it's pointing me here.
Hey. Go there.
Let me take a look. 43, so it's actually on the other side of the wall.
Hey.
We just came from there. Alright, let me see where it is from me. 18, so it's on the other side of this door. Well, that tells me children of the atom. Put that there. Yep. Dumbass. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here again. Maybe this way. Well, I was going to talk to Carrie, but she ain't here. Okay, maybe now we're at the point where we can get our next trophy for the Brotherhood. I don't care about the settlement. Somerville can...
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep the system stable are gonna hold.
There's only one way to find out.
Absolutely.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Want to make another steam pack soon?
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis on the battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Green lights across the board here. It's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
I don't know. I hope he's enough to get the job done.
Just wait until you see the big guy in action. The Institute doesn't stand a chance. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Damn. I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth standing over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Okay. I think we're at the trophy quest I was talking about. Blind Betrayal. This is the trophy quest. I hope you haven't been a big fan of dance.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
With pleasure. I'll make him pay for lying to us.
Why does a group so scientifically advanced despise this wonder of technology?
I appreciate your cooperation. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
So yeah, I've been kind of holding that off, but Dance is a synth.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources.
Sorry about this business with Dance.
As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
Where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
And this is where we have our choice. So we've been ordered to kill Dance. She's going to ask us to spare him. If you do that, you have to get several very hard speech checks complete.
Scribe Halen?
This way.
You're there.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Is not compassion a worthy virtue?
You'd have me disobey orders?
Can't you put the Brotherhood aside, even for a moment? Am I really asking that much? Just talk to him. Find out what's going on inside his head. Then weigh your options.
Keep in mind,
I think he intends to bring harm to the Brotherhood of Steel. You do what you have to do. But if you see a glimmer of mercy or humanity behind his eyes, I beg you, let him run. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
So, basically, she wants you to not kill Dance because, remember, she wasn't born into the Brotherhood. She was recruited. So she is still not fully acclimated to how the Brotherhood is. Now, in all truth, the true Brotherhood would have taken this opportunity to learn more about synths with Dance. But the Todd Howard Brotherhood, they're absolutely idiotic. They absolutely go, every game that's been like under Todd Howard, I'm not helping them, I don't care. The Brotherhood doesn't follow their ideals at all. So their whole objective is supposed to be collect pre-war weaponry, advanced technology to keep it out of the hands of the ignorant to keep them from destroying the world again. This Brotherhood became the way it is because people who had played the original 2 were like, what the fuck is this? This isn't the Brotherhood. So they overcorrected and they basically made this Brotherhood enclave.
One of them synths here to spy on me.
That sounds like something a synth would say.
You need a weapon. You've come to the right place.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know what you'd like.
No, I want that back. That was a little much.
What's up?
This guy? Alright. I didn't get that discovery. I think I walked towards it, but then said, no, we're going to leave that for later.
Dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
I could be. That way. Right over this ridge right here. Him. Kaboom. If I fail one speech check, I'm going to kill him.
Hey.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Oh, now you're talking shit about him. But before, you were singing his fucking praises.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel. and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
Okay, like I said, if I fail, I'll kill him anyway.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You need to face this, Dance. Dying is the coward's way out.
If that's the way you feel about it, then so be it. I don't wish to debate this any longer. You've sworn an oath to destroy the Institute and every synth that you find. No exceptions. Consider this your greatest test, Knight. Do you have what it takes to get the job done?
We failed.
Ad Victorium, brother.
And he was a synth. So right there is the proof that Dance was a synth the entire time. So as I said, if we had passed that, we would have had some more increasingly difficult speech checks. But because we failed, kill him. Easy way out. You could still have him as a companion after this point, but you have to pass these speech checks, and do not bring him to the Brotherhood. So if you fail, if you don't kill him, Maxon will meet you here, and that's when you gotta do the speech check. But if you pass the speech check, or if you but of course, if you fail the speech check and you kill him, then Maxon's not going to meet you there.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all
I'll need to go and repair my leg.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
Do you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance.
My lapse.
Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain he'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them. Or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment.
This is
Victorium, Paladin.
This is where, okay, blind betrayal trophy earned. This is where we're going to kill the railroad.
Getting a bit of a twitch on Prop 3.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor. Or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew. So it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
So, they only have one member of the Brotherhood of Steel that's like, that was a mistake of killing him. Because he lived for the Brotherhood. Everyone else, as soon as they learn he's a synth, is like, fuck him.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hit them before they hit us? I like it.
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Alright, so before we go kill the railroad, I need to... Okay, so now we are an enemy of the railroad because we're failing those quests. I'm going to repair my power armor before we go kill the railroad. Alright, can we go in? We cannot go into the railroad hideout, so we have to actually go in the old way. So this is the reverse of whenever we saved the railroad. This time we're going in to destroy them. Oh, I'm gonna probably enjoy this a lot more than I should.
What was that?
Looks like I killed our guy too. Oh, probably the bloody mess perk where if one blows up, everyone dies. Whoops.
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Kiri, you want to get back? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this more than I really should. Oh, that's a lie. You can't enjoy this too much. Die, railroad.
Let's do this.
Okay, which one is it?
Pam.
Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available. Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface type RJ11G.
Are we just done? Desdemona's still alive. The bitch is trying to run. How the hell did she get by me? Seriously. How? I killed everyone at that doorway. How did she get by me? Oh, hi, Deacon. Now they're back inside. Oh, Deacon was all that was left. Okay. Should be able to just go the Predwin from here. Alright. Fuck the railroad. Nope. Not helping nobody. it's time to get the last 2 trophies.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwen, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Alright, we should be just about ready to end this. Ad Victoriam. So we're about to get the last 2 quests, last 2 trophies right here.
Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
Did you fill up his tank and check the tire pressure too?
You're a real comedian. Anyone ever tell you that? Look,
I try.
I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Alright, so this will finish the Brotherhood quest, and then the last trophy is one we could have done with the railroad, but I didn't want to do it with them, and that's blowing up the nuclear reactor for the Institute, and that will get us the plat, just like I did on the PS4.
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
Brotherhood, salute! Ad Victoriam!
Proceeding to target coordinates.
This walk is not as awesome as it was in 3.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
In 3, this was an amazing thing to see. Not so much in 4. And I'm not going to make the same mistake that I made in my PS4 version, Platinum playthrough. There's a point where he's going to walk into the river, into water. I tried to follow into the water. Oh, that took forever. I will stay on land.
Or you will be eradicated.
You don't really need to follow him because he's going to destroy everything. They did redesign him a bit. I don't remember him looking very skeletal like this. But yeah, obviously, anyone who wants to fuck with this thing, yeah, you're dumb.
Cultural database accessed. Quoting New England poet Robert Frost. Freedom lies in democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Why are you using that? You have a much better gun.
Heads up.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Democracy is the essence of good. Only together can we stop the spread of communism. Obstruction. Overland travel control.
71% chance of hitting it, and I missed.
Probability of mission hindrance. 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
Alright, so he's going to go across. There's CIT, so if he's just going to go across, he's going to go to Bunker Hill. Let's just go to Bunker Hill and meet him.
It looks quite defensible.
Where is he at? He is crossing right now. That's Brotherhood. Don't care. Where's he at now? Yeah, he's crossing. I do like the effect of the rain on the visor. How far is he? Don't tell me that I have to actually follow him. Can I wait? Take this fusion core just in case. Let's wait an hour and see if he gets here. If he hasn't moved, then I think I actually have to follow him. God damn it. So I did not like doing this. This sucked. What are you supposed to do if you don't use power armor? Shit. I remembered actually having to activate those radio towers that I kept activating. Maybe I must have been thinking about New Vegas. There he is. Yep, I actually have to be there with him. So he just stopped walking whenever I left. Yeah, now that I'm close, he's moving. Thank God there's no enemies in this water.
Classified as active war zone. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Would have been a lot better. I mean, seriously, what are you supposed to do if you are not wearing power armor? Just swim across? That's what I'm saying. This walk with Prime is not as epic as 3 was. 3's walk was fucking epic. This isn't.
Only together can we stop the spread of communism. Memorial site recognized.
Because in 3, I mean, it was just like we were just fucking taking on the fucking Enclave and destroying them.
Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
Uh-oh. He died. Yeah, there's still quite a few locations we never discovered. Oh well. Nuke.
Global positioning initialized. Location: the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Birthplace of American freedom.
Yeah, compared to the battle with the Enclave at the end of 3, this walk is just boring. That did no damage to Prime. This walk really is just a slow slog. During 3's walk with Prime, it was just like, this is action-packed, this is amazing, this is so fucking cool. This one is just like, you're trying to recreate it and you failed. Oh, a behemoth! Let's see what he does. He's like, fuck you. He's like, fuck you, bitch, go away. Not really much to say, just walk with Prime until he gets there.
Communism is a temporary setback on the road to freedom.
I think we're almost there, aren't we? Yeah, I think this is it, isn't it? Well. Yeah, this is it. We're here.
Glory is the reward of valor.
You just killed one of our guys.
Objective reached. Scanning defenses.
Stop moving. So this.
Warning. Subterranean red Restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move. Distance. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated. Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate. Directive 7395.
And now we are in the Institute a different way. Ad Victorium, that completes the Brotherhood. Now we just need this quest, which we could have done with the railroad.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance. It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
At Victoria.
Alright, so we need to blow up that fusion reactor. No. Curie, use your damn gun.
Victory for the brother.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Wait, what's that?
Go down.
Remain undetected for long.
Oh, nice. Area secure.
Now you're going to see the Institute, Maxon. We don't need to kill everything, because this will take forever. Let's see, how are we going to do that?
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
That's easy enough. Son, give Papa the code. Why are we going down? Sean, give Daddy the code.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
What's happened to you? Are you sick?
But don't pretend to care now. You had your chance to help me, then cast me aside instead. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
Same righteous pretense you justified yours.
All the enemies you've created. You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me, and we can try and minimize the casualties in all this. You want your people to survive, don't you?
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Okay. Well, you said terminal behind you. I entered the code. Fuse. No. Not code. It's not mail. Doesn't end in E. It's loud.
Got it.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, not all the synths are shut down, but some are.
Mission accomplished. Search the area.
Well, this should look familiar.
Is someone
What the...
Paladin Brandis reporting for...
Ah, Brandis is here. Where'd this one's body go? Did you kick it over here? Yep.
What was that? Good work, Paladin. I think it's time to leave this place to its fate. Dr. Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is
We're gonna
complete.
blow this
I need
place
you to
back to
transport us
hell.
out of here immediately.
Hello? I was about to say, I don't get teleported?
Dr. Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but... well, this child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
Please, Dad, don't leave
All right,
me here.
Ingram.
I want to go with you.
Fire it up.
Wait a second. You haven't even talked to the kid. You're not just gonna leave him here, are you?
Hey, kid. You're not going anywhere with me. You're not my son.
But you can't just leave me here. I don't want to die. Please, just think about it for a second.
You're not Sean! You're not Sean! You're a robot. Made to think you're real.
You're just gonna leave me here? I can't believe it. I hate you.
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Hang on. You're telling me you leave that kid here to die? He's your son.
He's a synth, Ingram. He's not really my son.
Are you kidding me? The Institute made synths that look like children? I don't even know what to say. Except that they deserve what's coming to them. You're clear to go then. Ready?
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm sending you to the detonation site. I'll set the relay to send the last of us to the Pridwin and make sure everyone is out. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Again, am I not being teleported? There we go. And congratulations. We just got a platinum.
Outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time. The Institute and their sinful abominations must be eradicated.
Woo! So we get this ending.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
I did it for the people of the Commonwealth.
You truly have become one of us, brother. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
Then let's get to it.
I'm pleased that you're anxious to continue your service for the Brotherhood. But this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
Nuclear option trophy earned, and platinum trophy earned. And that has been Fallout 4. I hope you have enjoyed this trophy run. Expect a trophy journey in maybe an hour or two. And I'll see you guys for the next trophy hunt. See you guys then.